So, haven't been doing much Swift like I used to, but anyway, I've been trying to get back into it, and I'm actually trying to use swiftUI. Just give you a quick thing here. This is about enums, and this is really, it's for me, but if you want to pick up from it, it's cool too. So, Swift has these things called protocols and you have extensions. So for your types, so that we're going to create a strength, and within the strength, we're going to have levels, and we're going to I'm going to try to do this for a couple of different quote unquote characteristics. So we're going to say that the levels start out at 1 and they only go to like 4, right? So you have weak, normal, strong, very strong. And probably in Swift, the enums should have, I don't know, maybe they're supposed to be uppercase. I don't know what the correct form is, but bottom line is this. The struct will have the levels contained within it, because we might have more levels for something else. Like say, I don't know, maybe we'll have lock picking or intelligence, and maybe there's 10 levels of lock picking or something, who knows. So we want to make it relative to that. We also want to be able to get a string from it, but we also want to bump things up and get numbers as well. So we're going to set it as a 1. This one would be 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to use a protocol extension to call it describable. Did I spell that right? Describable? I don't know. And we're going to return strings. So if I didn't do that, if I returned this as a string, quote unquote, it would be like very strong. And that would be over here, over in the content view. So I'm going to create 2 buttons. And so if I click the plus, I want it to go up in value. And I don't want it to go beyond max, so I'm going to cap it there with like this double bind thing. I think this means like if you unwrap it and it's beyond, it caps it to this would be the default. And on the low end, this would be the default. And then for the value, it would be here in this text. Right, so this is a navigation stack. So the navigation stack gives you the title bar, and then because it's vertically, I think is what the default is, the button goes on top, the label would go below it. And if I didn't have this, I'll just show you. Let's see. So without running, it's kind of cool. Like he says it's normal, but if you were to run it, let's pull up the simulator. Yeah, see, it's going to be the string version of it. If we were to, let's see if we can do roll value here. This would be the number that will compile. We'll find out. I think it will. Yep. So it would go back up to the max, but we don't want the raw value or the number, right? We want the raw number, the number, or the string of the label. So we want it like this. Then when you go to very strong, you'll get the space, and you can go back. Anyway, that's all that is. It's that simple.